Join me as I take on an incredible 30-day challenge to transform my mindset using techniques derived from marine discipline. For the next month, I'll be putting myself to the test and sharing my journey with you as I adopt the mental toughness, discipline, and resilience that defines marine training. Today, I want to dive deep into how we can take these marine principles and apply them to our own lives to break free from mental barriers and become the best version of ourselves. But what exactly is marine discipline? Marine discipline is the unique mental and physical toughness that enables Marines to overcome even the most difficult challenges. It's not just about physical endurance. It's about developing an ironclad mindset that pushes you through fear, doubt, and discomfort. And I believe that if we can adopt even a small portion of this mindset, we can make transformative changes in our lives. This challenge isn't about becoming a Marine. It's about borrowing their principles to achieve a more disciplined, focused, and successful mindset. We all face mental hurdles that limit us from achieving our goals. Whether it's fear of failure, self-doubt, or even the fear of success, these barriers are powerful enough to stop us in our tracks if we don't find ways to push through. And for most of us, unfortunately, these barriers do hold us back. How often do we get caught up in negative thought patterns, feeling like we're stuck or incapable of moving forward? It's so easy to fall into the trap of believing we aren't good enough or that we'll never succeed. For me, one of the most common mental barriers I've noticed is the fear of failure. How many of us avoid taking risks or trying new things because we're so afraid of failing? It's a natural human instinct to want to protect ourselves. Disappointment. But in reality, failure isn't something we should fear. It's something we should embrace. The truth is that failure is often our greatest teacher. Every time we fail, we learn something valuable that helps us grow. The problem is that most of us are so paralyzed by the fear of failure that we never even give ourselves the chance to try in the first place. But what if we started looking at failure as part of the journey to success rather than a roadblock? Another mental barrier that's often overlooked is the fear of success. I know it sounds strange. How can someone be afraid of succeeding? But this fear is more common than you'd think. Success often brings change, and change can be uncomfortable. Success means new challenges, new expectations, and new responsibilities, which can make people anxious or hesitant. Sometimes we even sabotage our efforts because deep down, we're afraid of how success might change our lives. The fear of success, much like the fear of failure, can keep us stuck in the same place, repeating the same behaviors and never pushing ourselves to grow. And then there's self-doubt, a sneaky, pervasive mental barrier that creeps up on all of us at some point. Self-doubt can be debilitating, and once it takes root, it can be incredibly difficult to shake. We doubt our abilities, our worth, and our potential. We convince ourselves that we're not good enough, and those thoughts become our reality. But here's the truth. Self-doubt is just a thought, and thoughts can be changed. The key is learning how to challenge those doubts and replace them with confidence and determination. So, how do we overcome these barriers and transform our mindset? I believe the answer lies in adopting some of the core principles that Marines live by. Marine discipline is built on three fundamental pillars: resilience, focus, and accountability. These are the principles I'll be applying to my own life over the next 30 days, and I invite you to join me. Step 1. Resilience. The first principle is resilience. Marines are trained to push through pain, discomfort, and adversity. They're taught that no matter how tough things get, they can always find a way to keep going. This is a lesson we can all benefit from. In life, we face challenges and obstacles that can feel overwhelming, but it's how we respond to those challenges that define us. Instead of giving in to the urge to quit, we can learn to embrace discomfort and keep pushing forward. Resilience isn't about never facing hardship. It's about learning how to endure and overcome it. During this challenge, I'll be focusing on building my resilience by pushing through the difficult moments. Whether it's waking up early, dealing with setbacks, or powering through tough workouts, the goal is to reframe my mindset so that I see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to grow stronger. Step 2. Focus. The second principle is focus. Marines are trained to remain laser-focused on their mission, no matter what distractions or challenges arise. In our everyday lives, distractions are everywhere. Whether it's social media, work stress, or even our negative thoughts, it's easy to lose focus on our goals. But if we can learn to cut through the noise and stay focused on what truly matters, we can achieve so much more. For this challenge, I'll be working on narrowing my focus on specific goals and avoiding distractions that pull me away from them. This might mean turning off my phone during certain hours, setting clear daily intentions, or simply learning to say no to things that don't serve my mission. By staying focused, we can move closer to our goals each day. Step 3. Accountability. The third principle is accountability. Marines are held accountable for their actions, and they hold themselves to the highest standard. In our own lives, we often make excuses for why we don't follow through on our goals, or why we fall short of our potential. But when we hold ourselves accountable, we take ownership of our actions and their consequences. Throughout this 30-day challenge, I'll be holding myself accountable by tracking my progress, reviewing my actions daily, and being honest with myself when I fall short. Accountability is the foundation for growth. It's how we ensure we're always moving in the right direction, even when it's tough. Now let me share a personal story that highlights the power of Marine discipline. A few years ago, I found myself stuck in a rut. I was feeling lost, directionless, and unsure of where I was headed. I lacked energy, purpose, and motivation. It felt like I was just going through the motions of life, but not really living. Then I decided to try something drastic. I committed to waking up every morning at 5 a.m. and doing a 30-minute workout. This might not sound like much, but for me it was huge. I had always struggled with mornings, and the idea of exercising that early was daunting. The first few days were brutal. I wanted to give up so many times, but I pushed through. And slowly, things began to change. I had more energy, I was more focused, and I felt a sense of accomplishment every single day. Waking up early became a symbol of my newfound discipline, and I began to apply that same discipline to other areas of my life. Soon I was tackling new challenges, stepping out of my comfort zone, and setting goals I never thought I'd achieve. The ripple effect was undeniable. Marine discipline transformed my mindset, and it changed the course of my life. Over the next 30 days, I'll be diving deep into Marine discipline techniques, using them to build resilience, stay focused, and hold myself accountable. By the end of this challenge, I'm confident that I'll see a transformation, not just in my mindset, but in all areas of my life. Key takeaways. The biggest lesson I want you to take away from today's video is that adopting a disciplined mindset can have a profound impact on your life. Whether it's overcoming fear, pushing through discomfort, or staying focused on your goals, discipline is the key to achieving success. The Marines have a saying, discipline is the difference between goals and accomplishment. And I couldn't agree more. If you're struggling with mental barriers, if you feel stuck, or if you're just looking for a way to push yourself further, I encourage you to take on this challenge with me. Together, we'll work to build resilience, sharpen our focus, and hold ourselves accountable. Just like the Marines, I believe that by the end of these 30 days, you'll see just how powerful a disciplined mindset can be. Thank you for watching and for joining me on this journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever applied Marine discipline or any form of disciplined mindset training in your life? How did it help you? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you're ready to continue exploring mindset transformation, be sure to check out my next video on the power of positive thinking. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates from me. Let's push through our barriers and unlock our potential together. Stay disciplined and stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.